and he's open for Wayne Fetterman and Mark Curry. Please welcome Mr. Johnny Taylor. Johnny.
All right. I want to get something off my chest real quick. I want to thank whoever makes those Affliction t-shirts. Yeah, I do. I want to thank them. I want to thank them for making people I never want to hang out with way easier to spot. It's true. You used to actually have to have a conversation with somebody before you didn't want anything to do with them. And now they advertise it right on their chest. I did that bit one time, and I was out milling about out in front of the venue, and a guy starts approaching me, and I thought I had a good set that night, so I thought, oh, this guy's probably coming to compliment me on my set. And as he got closer, I saw that he had an Affliction shirt on, and it had a big sequins cross on it. And at that point, I thought, this guy's probably not going to come and compliment me on my set. And he just came up to me, and he looked at me, and he said, that joke, that t-shirt joke, I didn't like it at all, bro. I hated it. And what I said to him was totally different than what I said to myself. What I said to him was, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be hurtful. It's a joke. But what I said to myself was, I'm about to get my ass kicked by a guy in a sequin shirt. It's a pretty humbling Facebook update. Hey, everybody. I just got punched in the face by a guy in a bedazzled baby tee. Please don't like this post. Please. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that I have a lazy eye. If you're not familiar with what the symptoms of a lazy eye are, you look kind of ugly and slightly distracted 100% of the time. It's true. It's hard to look dashing with a wonky eye. I've had friends go 20 plus years, never mention the fact that I have a lazy eye to me. Like it's taboo. And what I think about those friends are, I think that they're either being really nice or they think something just adjacent to them is really interesting. What's this guy looking at? Why does Johnny look past me? It's funny they call it a lazy eye. It's not lazy, it just doesn't do what I want it to do. They should call it defiant eye. It's not lazy, it's insubordinate. Just go straight. The other one does. Please, just go straight. I have this job. I hate that you can no longer say you hate your job without somebody saying, you're lucky you have a job. No, just let me hate my job. I applied for the job, I interviewed, they selected me, now I'm allowed to hate it. If they don't want me, they could tell me to go away. And the cool thing about this job, though, is that there's a Starbucks in the building that I work at. So I go to the Starbucks quite a bit. And it's cool because the same girl takes my order like all the time. And I never knew what her name was. And then one day I was doing a comedy show, and she came in, and I said, oh, hey, it's my Starbucks girl. And then we ended up hitting it off, and she added me as a friend on Facebook. I don't know if you guys do this, but the first thing I do when I get somebody new on Facebook, I immediately start judging them by their pictures. Do you guys do that? I immediately just start judging. I'm looking at her furniture, what books she reads. I'm like, I'm seeing if I want to hang out with this person in real life. And so I see one album, and it just says naughty pics. And she looked like an innocent girl, so I was like, dude, I don't want to look at these pictures. So I was looking at these pictures, right? And sure enough, she's in various stages of undress. And the next time I see her, I go into the Starbucks, and I say, hey, what's going on? She says, oh, it's my new Facebook friend. And I said, hey, what's up? I didn't even know you modeled lingerie. And her face turned bright red. And it was at that point I realized that I am really creepy. I didn't know until then. It came to me. I was like, nope, the rumors are true. I'm a creepy dude. Sure enough. I was a big Amy Winehouse fan. Amy Winehouse was cool. May she rest in peace. I was devastated by her death, and then 2 days later, my dad died. And I gotta say, I highly recommend that as a way of getting over Amy Winehouse dying. You almost get over it immediately when that happens. I'm trying to lose weight. Recently had a friend come up to me and say, "Hey man, you look fatter." It's kind of a mean thing to say, right? It's not only mean because it's just mean-spirited, but it's mean because it insinuates you were already fat to begin with, and now you're hella fat. So I've been trying to lose weight, and when I say I'm trying to lose weight, I got to explain what I mean by that. I am doing exactly nothing to lose weight, but I'm obsessing about how fat and disgusting I am all day and all night long. Have you guys tried that one? It works out good. I actually got to a point where I went to a doctor about it. I was like, dude, I need to know, like, what's my deal with food? And he said, well, we need to figure out what your eating patterns are. And so I said, well, I mean, basically what my eating patterns are is that everything that comes in my line of sight, I just eat. And I have a lazy eye, so whatever's right next to the line of sight, I eat. That's an unfair disadvantage. I've actually been genetically programmed to be chunkier than most people. It's true. I've been eating at Subway, trying to eat fresh. Eating at Subway is yeah, they have lower calorie options, so I'm like, man, I need to go there, and I still like to eat out, so I want to go there and eat at Subway. And that ended up bumming me out too. And it wasn't because the food was bad necessarily. The food wasn't that bad. What it was is that I looked down at my sandwich and I realized that that's what 6 inches actually looks like. I didn't know it was that long. I was like, that does not look what I look like. I have been lying to every female I've met in my adult life. That looks more like my dad's. All right, everybody, I'm Johnny Taylor. Thanks so much.